Man versus gun.
M4A1 carbine. Hello shooters, TI here. Today's installment of Man versus Gun is the M4 carbine. The OEM, or the one you'd get issued, or the one you'd buy and walk out the door of a store. As always, we're going to start at the butt stock and work our way forward. The butt stock on the OEM M4 carbine, it's a good butt stock. It's checkered, so it's not slick. It's angled, because nobody's shoulders, like that. So it is angled, so it kind of fits up against the shoulder there. It is adjustable for length of pole. That's a very good thing. I think this is 4 adjustments or whatever. The more adjustments, the better. But 4 is better than nothing. What I don't like about the OEM butt stock is it's got a poor cheek weld. Most shooters that I know, including myself, like a little bit fatter area here to enhance the cheek weld, like a Voltor or a B5 Bravo, or a SOP mod, something like that. Okay, so next up is the pistol grip. The pistol grip's pretty small. Notice that when I have it in my hand, my fingers wrap almost all the way around them. Since it's real skinny up here, it works. Not the best, but it works. I like a grip that fills in this area up here better. Has a little bit fatter grip down here, but this works as is. The safety, where it's at, is an excellent place for a right-handed person. I think it's too long, and I don't think we need a 90 degree. But this is what it is. You can work with it, and it'll work as is. It's not excellent. It's not superior, but it's good. For a left-handed person, the selector sucks. There's no way to manipulate it over here with your thumb. You have to change your grip entirely. Most guys run it left-handed like this, which is subpar. But they don't. You don't have a choice. Okay, the charging handle. It works okay for a right-handed person. You can hook it here with your finger, or you can use both fingers. It's really too small to do much of a blade technique there. Left-handed person, totally subpar. You can't open it like that at all. You have to actually come over the top, because the latch is only on one side. Forward assist. I think that's a nebulous addition. Doesn't hurt to have it, but it's not a must-have in my opinion. It has a good case deflector, so that when you're shooting left-handed, it does eject the brass forward. Doesn't have any chance of getting in your face or in your clothes or anything. That's a good thing. It does have Picatinny rail on the top, so you can put, I got an EOTech on here, plus a Magpul backup sight. So Picatinny rail is a good thing. I don't like Picatinny rail over the whole thing, but Picatinny rail where I want it is a good thing. It does have a dust cover over the ejection port. I think that's a good thing. It doesn't hurt to have it there. The magazine release is an excellent spot. It's got good protection, a fence around it to avoid accidental manipulation of it, but it's perfectly placed for a right-handed person. For a left-handed person, it totally sucks, because you can't do it at all as a left-handed person. As a left-handed person, you have to actually come over here with your right hand and use your thumb. You can do it. All these guns you do, we've been doing workarounds on these guns forever. We just hope that at some point in the future, firearm designers make it so they're mirror image and it's the exact same on the right or the left. We're not there yet. Magazine well. It's flared. It allows easy insertion of magazine. That's a good thing. The magazine goes straight in and out. This is really good for doing speed loads. Really good for doing loads when you first go out or whatever. Easy insertion. However, when it comes time to do Type 3 magazine, Type 3 malfunction drills, a rocking magazine is better for Type 3 than straight pull. If you have a straight pull mag, you got to really yank this out of there to overcome the feed lip pressure on that round that's trying to get into the chamber. So a lot of these come with loop iron sights or the carry handle. Some guys call them loops. Mine doesn't have that. I've got a mag pull. The loop carry sight does allow you to do elevation and windage. A backup iron sight typically just allows you to do windage. Some of them do elevation too. But if you have your carbine zeroed at the right distance, you know, and you're shooting at 200 meters or less, there's no reason to manipulate the rear sight for elevation. Okay, the bolt hold open. For having the bolt hold open actuate from an empty magazine, it works really, really, really slick. On an empty magazine, the bolt will hold open all on its own, and all it requires you to get the firearm back in action is you dump the mag, you stuff a new one in, you rotate your thumb up, you hit the bolt release, and you're good to go. It allows really fast mag changes, and you see that in the data too when you look at the data for the drill where we do speed loads. Where this bolt release falls on its face is when you try and lock the bolt back on your own. You got to do what I call the three-hand dance. You bring your left hand up here, you bring your right hand down here. You got to put the carbine on your chest or your belly or something and pull it back and lock the bolt back to the rear. That's subpar, that's substandard. There, you know, obviously we've done the workaround, we've all done this a million times, but it's not the best way to do it. The best way to do it would be as if you had just like you do it when if you're left-handed. If you're left-handed and you had but now you don't have an ambi charging handle. If you're left-handed, you can pull the back, you can hold the button there, and it's locked back. But as a right-hander, you don't have that option. So for right-handed use on holding the bolt back on your own, it sucks. This has the correct handguard for an M4 carbine. It's oval, it's not exactly round, it's oval shaped, and it's got the double heat shields. And it works really well when you're, you know, letting some rounds fly. It works really well at keeping your hands cool. The downside is it's not long enough. It's pretty short. I like to get my hand out there quite a bit farther. It helps going from target to target. But this works as is. The front sight is excellent. It's got a square post, and it's protected really well in the sight tower ears there. Okay, the flash suppressor. The A2 flash suppressor does have a flat down here, and it acts like a muzzle brake. It takes the gases and pushes the muzzle down, because remember, when we're shooting, if we don't have any muzzle device at all, the rifle's going to want to come straight back from recoil. But then because I'm shooting with the right shoulder, it's also going to want to go over to the right. So what it actually does is comes up and to the right. So that flat part there allows gases, when they come out of the muzzle, to push the muzzle down. Now when the A2 was designed, and the way you'll get it from the store, it's going to be biased to the right. So actually that flat part's going to be more over to the left over here. So when the gun recoils, it's actually going to push down and to the left to stop it from going up and to the right. But the problem is when you shoot left-handed, now your body wants it to go this way, and the gases from the muzzle want it to go this way, so it's going to go this way. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just going to go that way. So bias the flat part, the closed part of the flash suppressor, bias it straight down so that it's going to be the same whether you're shooting right-handed or left-handed. Then you're good to go. But it works as a good flash suppressor too. It has good flash suppression qualities to it. So as flash suppressor / muzzle brake combinations go, the A2 is pretty tough to beat. Does a great job as a flash suppressor, and does a decent job of keeping the muzzle down as a muzzle brake. Doesn't increase flash at all. Okay, since I'm done yakking, now it's time to see the shooting. After you see the shooting, there'll be some bloopers. Hope you enjoy it. I appreciate all the subscribes, the likes, the shares. Ask any questions you have below. Go over to my blog and check out the Excel spreadsheets where I have the data. And we'll see you next time. Have a good day.
Okay, shooters, so here is headshot from the right side. That's with iron sights, and that's with the EOTech. I'm looking through the iron sights. Right there, iron sights. That's left side body shots. Left side EOTech body shots. The M4 has the selector there on the left side, so you have to use your thumb when you're shooting the left side. Here we have speed loads. This is where the AR shines, is doing speed loads from the right shoulder because of the bolt hold open, and it's easy to hit that on the way back to get a firing stance, to get that bolt closed in a hurry. It works out really well that way. This is type 1 malfunction. The stock charging handle on the M4 kind of sucks. It's a little bit small. It's angled the wrong direction, but it still works. It's not as good as competing designs like the Raptor. Here we're doing type 3 in the prone. I hate doing type 3 in the prone. I use the ground to help seat the magazine. You'll notice that when I get the magazine seated in there, I'll give it a snap on the ground just to make sure the magazine's seated properly. This is type 3 from the left side. Iron sights, you can see the backup iron sight up there. Here's the camera view, right side. Right or left at type 3 with a totally ergonomic gun, which the M4 is not. Type 3s are no fun on the ground, no matter what platform, whether it's the AK or the AR, SKS so far. And here we have EOTech. So the backup iron sight is down. I'm just looking through the EOTech sight. Same basic technique here. There, I slammed it on the ground, getting ready to go. And left side with EOTech. You'll be able to review the scores on my blog. Go there and go to the link on the Excel spreadsheets, actually Google Sheet spreadsheets. Here we go, left side, EOTech. You can see the iron sight is down. Slam it on the ground, rack the charging handle, and go to work. Okay, here's 10 shots at 5 yards in 2.5 seconds or less. AR does this really nice. The placement of the safety does help. This is iron sights. You can see that I'm looking through the EOTech with the so the EOTech is off. There's the 10 rounds. Here's the exact same drill with the iron sight down, and just EOTech is powered up. AR works well this way. Nice short length of pull. The trigger pull, is not horrible, so it works together for a good combination. 10 hits. Just barely got that one hit down there at the bottom, but a hit is a hit. Here we go. This is the 1 through 5, so 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. It's the EOTech. And here's shooter's point of view. 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1. And they're all good hits. I didn't take the time to show you all the hits because the video is getting kind of long as it is. But the M4 is nice, small, lively, short, lightweight. It swings well. It stops well. It's a good rifle. Anyhow, these are all the live fires here. All the hits were good. M4.
Hey, Dad, I heard a joke today. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were recording.
No biggie.
Okay, the joke is, how do you keep a Marine amused when he's older?
How?
Tell him a joke when he's younger.
I don't get it.
Okay, here I am set up to the 10 rounds at 5 yards. Getting ready to go. And I press the button on the timer, make sure my head cam's on. Press the button on the timer, get ready to go. No beep. So I think if I press harder, it'll work. but no beep. And so Knucklehead TI there finally figures out that the timer's not turned on. So I I turn it on, and then I'm good to go. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good day.